everybody, and guess who it is? Me again. Yes, it's Stephanie, in case you guys forgot, since it's been a little while since I did a video, because I ended up, yes, we got home at 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and so I've been recovering sleep since that time, but oh my gosh, it was really worth it. So before I get into telling you guys all about the eclipse, I just want to tell you, thankfully I did a really thorough video last week, I think on Thursday, so there's not a lot of Huntington stuff, but when I got home yesterday, the house is really chaotic right now with the moving, and they're doing a couple of changes in my room, and I came in here, it was like chaos, like everything on my bed, and my mom had warned me that was gonna be like that, and I hadn't unpacked, and I always like to unpack right away so I don't have to worry about it. So I literally, I was completely overwhelmed, and my mom, she said, honey, why don't you go in my room and lay down and go to sleep? And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep if I know that there's chaos in my room right now. So I ended up going to pick up some food, and then came back, and my mom had reorganized my room, and it's great in here now. So it's still overwhelming downstairs, like just being able to sit at the table and stuff, but I know everything will be more orderly once we get the house on the market in the beginning of September. So, but that was awesome that my mom was so helpful. So thank you, Mom, and it's your birthday, Mama, so happy birthday. Okay, so that was that. All right, you guys, so I'll just give you a quick rundown of how our trip went. I posted some stuff on Facebook already, but just we ended up getting to a city. I forget what city we were in, but anyway, that it was Crow Mountain that we ended up watching the eclipse from. So we had been driving along, and we're making really good time, and so we decided to stop and get some lunch at this place, and they had these little publications for their city, just about how to go camping and where's the best places to see. And I had to say, so Brian, before the trip, he had just been praying that God would just show us, the best route. So he had looked at the map beforehand and decided to go a roundabout way to get there, because he knew, I guess in Casper there was hundreds of thousands of people, because that was the place lots of people were planning to go. So it was nice. We had almost no traffic getting to where we needed to be, and this little map showed us where to go camping, but it was on a reservation, so we had to go to the fish and game store in that tiny little town. And ended up purchasing passes to be able to get onto the land. And so we drove, had no problem on those roads. Apparently, Brian is an amazing driver, and he's like, these people, because I guess they don't even drive all the way to the top of the mountain because it's too hard, because it's one-lane road in the dirt and everything. So anyway, so I'm glad I was with Brian, who can drive pretty much anywhere, including Goat Pass. So we, but we didn't drive all the way to the top of the mountain. After we got our pass, then we went and found an area to camp along the river, and because of where we were located and kind of on a reservation, and that there was almost nobody out there. There was one group of people that were probably about half a mile away from us. They were putting on a breakfast that morning and raising money for a good cause, so they came over after we found our little camping site just to let us know they would have breakfast. So it was, oh my gosh, the most beautiful little camping site right next to the river, and so we camped out in his truck and were able to watch the stars. I want to cry because they were so beautiful, and I didn't realize that, I guess with the eclipse coming, they're even more brilliant than they are before, and I don't know, it's been since I was a kid that I actually laid out and watched the stars. So, and when I saw shooting stars, so it was just, oh my gosh, it was so romantic, and so quiet, and just, hearing that river. So that was awesome. Then the next day we had breakfast and headed up the mountain. We had almost gotten to the top of the mountain, and one of the guys that we had seen a few times who was on the fire crew, he was like, probably look even better, if you go to the top of the mountain. So we did. There was like 3 other people up there, for one couple that I guess they are eclipse chasers, and they're from New Mexico, and I guess they get paid good money to stand up there and take pictures. But we were able to look at the pictures they were taking the night before of the Milky Way, and it was just like, oh. So then the eclipse happened, and yes, Brian has all the pictures, so I will send them, post them on Facebook so you guys can see. But it was like the only way I can describe it is like part of heaven like came down and hovered over that part of the mountain. Like it was like this beautiful sunset, and then just the colors were so rich, and then it got dark, and so it was just one of those once in a lifetimes, especially being one of the only people that was up there watching it. So yes, it was like heaven came down. That's the best way I can describe it. And then we drove home that afternoon and evening, so we made it back, but I'm so glad that somebody asked me to come with him, because it was like just getting to know each other on the road trip. We didn't even kill each other, which I have almost killed people before that I'm driving with, because it just sometimes, and we ran into some bad traffic on the way back, but we didn't even, fight, and that was great. Good sign. So, okay, now I want to, so the song that I feel like, yes, Holy by Matt Gilman, and this devotional goes like right along with how awesome it is. So I'll read this, and then just get the song for you guys. Hold on. Must drink water. Oh, yes. How could I forget? We are going dancing for our first time on Friday, so I'm so excited about that. And it's only 2 days away. Woohoo! Okay, that's enough excitement. I don't want you guys to get, mad at me for my extra excitement. Wait, you would never do that. Okay, hold on. Okay, ready, guys? Okay. Lord, I will, Psalm 9, Triumphant Thanks. Lord, I will worship you with extended hands, and my whole heart explodes with praise. And that's what it felt like for me when I was watching it. I will tell everyone everywhere about your wonderful works, and how your marvelous miracles exceed expectations. I will jump for joy and shout in triumph as I sing your song and make music for the Most High God. For when you appear, I will worship. For you have stood up for my cause and vindicated me when I needed you the most. The Lord God of eternity, our mighty God, lives and reigns forever. He sits enthroned as king, ready to render his verdicts and judge all with righteousness. All who are oppressed may come to you as a shelter in a time of trouble, a perfect hiding place. May everyone who knows your mercy keep putting their trust in you, for they can count on you for help no matter what. Oh Lord, you will never neglect those who come to you. Listen, everyone, sing our praises to our God. Tell the world about all the miracles he has done. So now, O Lord, don't forget me. Have mercy on me. Save us. Bring us to the spiritual gates of Zion. We bring you the shouts of praise you deserve. He will not ignore forever all the needs of the poor, for those in need shall not always be crushed. Their hope shall be fulfilled, for God sees it all. All right, now you guys are all caught up. So yes, I hope you guys have great days, great weeks until, oh, it's almost Fun Friday out. Yeah, I'll talk all about my excitement for going dancing. Okay, that's all. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll talk when I have more to say. I forgot to say that.